हेलो गाइस, स्वागत है आपका इस नए लाइव स्ट्रीम में। तो आज हम खेलने वाले हैं लॉर्ड्स क्रिकेट मैदान पे टेस्ट मैच सीरीज जो कि इंग्लैंड के साथ हो रही है। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। इंडिया हमारी फेवरेट टीम है।
Siraj ready to start from the pavilion end.
एक विकेट चाहिए हमें ऑल आउट करने के लिए।
Can't get that outside the ring field.
मुझे
Can't
गैप
fault the
ढूंढ रही
bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too
एंडरसन।
good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Doesn't beat the infield. 4 runs added there. England are 170 for 9.
बहुत ही कसी हुई गेंदबाजी की है बुमराह ने।
Nice, solid defensive shot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
स्पिनर को लाना पड़ेगा। एक ही स्पिनर है हमारे पास इंग्लैंड कंडीशन में।
Quick onto that in the infield. Dug that out
रन
well.
चुरा लिया।
End of the over, 1 off. England are 171 for 9. Jadeja comes back on. Runs have slowed a bit, so they're a good option to bring on now.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Misses everything.
कैच।
Good bowling that over. Precise bowling. No real opportunities for the batter.
कैच।
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
एक विकेट चाहिए और भी बड़ी मशक्कत करनी पड़ रही है एक विकेट के लिए।
Times that shot to perfection. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
फिर से रन चुरा लिया।
Bumrah bowled well that over. Jadeja ready to start from the pavilion end.
विकेट टू विकेट बॉलिंग हो रही है।
Fantastic shot, lent in
चार रन
and
होंगे।
punched the ball through the leg side. The fielders won't stop that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Nice, solid defensive shot. Five runs in that over. England are 180 for 9.
ड्रॉ टिक चुके हैं।
Wow, that missed a lot. This is a big appeal.
Ooh.
Dug that out well. End of the over, a maiden.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Jadeja bowled a tidy line that over. Couldn't get it through the field.
Ooh. एंगल से परेशान किया है, लगता है विकेट आएगा।
End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Jadeja ready to start from the pavilion end. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
एंडरसन भी अभी शॉट लगाने लग पड़े हैं, टाइमिंग करने लग पड़े हैं। ओह, मिस।
Bowls played all round.
Yes!
That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowls now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard, with the amount of time left in the batting available, they can make this into something really substantial. Played down the wrong line of the ball on the first ball.
जायसवाल का मुझे लगता है पहला टूर है इंग्लैंड का।
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Trouble here. That's the over. India are 4 for 9. Broad. The
Stood
right-arm
for
medium
it,
bowlers coming into the attack from the nursery end.
इनकी फील्डिंग थोड़ी सी अलग है।
Dug that out well. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Cuts that off well in the infield.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Stokes, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. Fielder screws slowly turning in. Broad, ready to start from the nursery end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
अर्ली लग गया शॉट।
Doesn't beat the infield.
4 रन होंगे।
A little leg side, and that's just been thrashed through the onside.
तालियों से स्वागत होता हुआ पहले रन राहुल के बल्ले से।
No, no, no. Terrible shot. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 12 for none. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Quick onto that in the infield. Very good shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Misses everything. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
2 रन लिए। आखिरी गेंद पे राहुल होंगे स्ट्राइक में।
Opened the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any
Sharon.
better. Perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. A direct hit and it's gone. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. India are 33 for none. Anderson ready to start from the pavilion end.
स्लिप में कैच हुई बॉल।
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. times that shot to perfection. Immaculate timing there. Wow, that missed the lot. Over completed, 4 runs added. India are 37 for none. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
4 रन मिलेंगे, बहुत ही बढ़िया टाइम।
Lovely timing. Boundary was the only place it was heading.
Got that away nicely. There's a chance with a direct hit. Picks the gap perfectly. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back
1
onto
रन
the
बचा है
fielders.
वहाँ पर। पचास रनों की साझेदारी।
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
पीछे तक खेला, बाउंसर डाला। क्या आगे करेंगे गेम?
Very good shot there.
4 रन
This
पास
is
होंगे।
a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
Really was
टाइमिंग,
an
4
impressive
रन
shot, good
मिलेंगे।
timing and driven through the covers.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have been very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
मार्क वुड को लाया गया है अभी।
That was timed really well.
Shot
Great
on
shot,
Millennium.
driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Ouch, looked nasty. Four runs added there. India are 69 for none. And ready to start from the pavilion end. Times that shot to perfection.
बहुत ही बढ़िया टाइमिंग, लेकिन एक ही रन मिला।
Well, they'll get back for three. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask how they got three in the first place. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball towards the
4 रन
boundary.
मिलेंगे।
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
10 runs added there. India are 79 for none.
चार रन, छोटी बाउंड्री
No
है।
point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Jaiswal has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Outside edge, but that'll be safe. And another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. 8
Ben
runs
Stokes
added in
खुद आए
that
हैं
over.
bowling करने।
India are 87 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Very good shot there.
बहुत ही बढ़िया टाइमिंग। देखते हैं 4 रन होते हैं कि नहीं। फील्डर पहुंच गए हैं। 3 रन चुरा लिए। जायसवाल को भी 2 रन चाहिए हाफ सेंचुरी के लिए। डिफ़िकल्टी बाई हार्डेस्ट और एआई कौन सा है? लेजेंड वेटरन भी है वैसे तो, हम वेटरन पे रखेंगे। हाय
There's a chance with a
नहीं होगा
direct
3
hit.
रन।
Took off
इसी
for a
के
quick
साथ
call of no by the non-striker. Good decision there.
Top class innings, been
इंग्लैंड
playing
में
very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
यशस्वी जायसवाल का हाफ सेंचुरी होता हुआ।
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. What a delivery.
गलत शॉट खेला।
Great innings comes to an end. Brilliant scoring and a very entertaining
और ये
performance.
डेब्यूटेंट
Got to go back to the pavilion now.
आए हैं।
Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. End of the over, 9 off it. India are 96 for 1. Wood ready to start from the nursery end. Ooh, through the shot early, and that'll be sore later on.
हेलमेट में बॉल लगा और सुदर्शन का एमिनेशन देखने वाला था। अपने आप से नाराज थे।
Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident.
और एक और सफलता बूट ने दिलाई
What a
है
brilliant
इस
catch.
बार।
Diving away with a mitt, it's a classic.
This is a
Captain
great
Corner
wicket to
बनेगा।
take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
दोनों सेट बैट्समैन आउट हो चुके हैं।
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. India are 99 for 2. End of the session, and I've really enjoyed the cricket delivered today. I'm off for a short break and a bar of chocolate.
बहुत ही अच्छी कीपरिंग
Doesn't beat the infield.
आईपीएल प्लेयर खेलते हुए
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses everything. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Good running, keeping the... Scoreboard ticking over. Stokes will want to forget that over. Wow, that missed the lot. No, 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 terrible shot. Edged. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit.
A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Over completed, and it's a maiden.
That ball just fizzed off the pitch. A superb delivery. Can't do any more short stuff this over.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Caught the edge. Massive appeal from the bowler and fielders. Didn't see or hear anything live. Perhaps the faintest of nicks. What a catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Quick onto that in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeping it tight still. Wood ready to start from the nursery end. Nicely fielded on the boundary. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course, though. Wow, how did that miss? Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. India are 122 for 4. The right-on pace bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Trouble here. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Broad. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
That's the end of the over, and nicely bowled. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Three more runs. India are 131 for 4. Broad, ready to start from the pavilion end. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over and none off it. Dug that out well. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, what a nice catch. Tried to go over the top, but it's gone straight to backward point.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Doesn't beat the infield. Over-completed and a wicket maiden. Superb bowling. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Wokes ready to start from the nursery end. Got that away nicely. Good catch, out. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Trouble here. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. End of the over. India are 142 for 6. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Quick onto that in the infield. Times that shot to perfection. Wow, that missed a lot. 6 runs added in that over. India are 148 for 6. Well, don't even bother running.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Couldn't get it through the field. Picks the gap perfectly. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Will need a direct hit. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 10 off it. India are 158 for 6. Broad, ready to start from the pavilion end.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2. Through the gap, great shot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Well batted, 4 runs off the over. India are 162 for 6. Wood back on now. A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That really is a fantastic straight drive. Nothing the bowler could do to stop it. It just flew straight to the boundary.
Stokes, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance with a direct hit. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. That's the over. India are 168 for 6. straight to the fielder. Misses, and how did that not hit? Three runs added in that over. India are 171 for 6. Wood ready to start from the nursery end.
was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
That was another great delivery. Nice and short and just tucking the batter up. No more of that in this over, unfortunately.
Three more runs. India are 180 for 6.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance with a direct hit. End of the over. India are 191 for 6. Stokes ready to start from the pavilion end. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Big shout from the bowler. Batter doesn't seem sure about reviewing. Looked to have pitched in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Well, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Misses everything. Will need a direct hit. 4 runs added there. India are 195 for 7. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Straight to the bowler, though. No run. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Didn't time it, and mid-on with an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Wow, that missed a lot. Ouch! Good catch. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and took a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. They've wrapped up the innings. It's great work from the bowlers. They've really restricted the score and put themselves in a very strong position.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Couldn't get it through the field. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice, solid defensive shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Just the one run off. England are 1-0. Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. Quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Singh ready to start from the pavilion end. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Finds the fielder with that shot. England absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. India don't manage to get a wicket, but they've kept the shackles on with some consistent bowling that's been extremely hard to score against. Power and precision in that shot.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
4 runs added there. England are 11 for none. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Over, England are 15 for none.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Through the gap, great shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Dug that out well. End of the over, 2 runs added. England are 17 for none. Singh ready to start from the pavilion end. Edged, but it falls safe. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Glanced away, but finds short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Open the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Doesn't beat the infield. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over and none off it. Jadeja, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end. Nicely played, perfect timing.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Times that shot to perfection.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Jadeja bowled a tidy line.